Hello everyone, what is cooking, all you good looking people out there, and welcome to another exciting episode of GeoGuessr. Here we are in yesterday's daily challenge location. Man, it's a cool spot, isn't it? Like, check out this cool waterfall, this big canyon, rushing water. Man, this place looks like a lot of fun. And an interesting thing that I've just noticed is, like, looks like there might be a path up here. You can go on top of this waterfall and jump in and probably die. I mean, there's a lot of water coming out of there, and look at these big rocks. Yeah, you'd probably be dead. Don't do that. If you come here, you're going to die if you do that. But man, does it ever look cool. So, this means it's time for me to guess where I think this is. And honestly, I haven't really given this much thought, to be honest. Okay, so let's take this slowly. What have we got? Well, we've got big mountains. Big mountains. We could be in Europe. No, I don't think this is Europe. We could be somewhere like a like a Nepal or something like that. I don't think this is that either. We've got some trees. They kind of look like tropically, and I don't know, tropical is probably not the right word, but it's the word I'm going to use. So I think we are in South America. Where in South America? I mean, none other than it's got to be Chile, near Argentina. Chile and Argentina, somewhere like right around here. I think that's probably a good guess as far as things go. Let's make it. And hopefully... Peru. Right idea, wrong place. Okay, so we were actually in Peru, in a place called... Let's find out the name for this place. Well, there you go. It's on Rio Urubamba. Oh, there you go. Oh, look at this, even a road. Historic sanctuary. Oh, we're near Machu Picchu. Oh, that's where Machu Picchu is. Hold on, let me get a good look at this. All right, Cusco is there, and there you go. We've got this one, and there you go. We can see Machu Picchu is around over here. Oh, I didn't know that that's where it was. Very cool. We were really close. That's awesome. 1631. Hopefully, some of you guys did pretty well. All right, here we are in today's daily challenge location. And we've got a nice little hill with some little houses that are overlooking these nice little trees and this field that goes on and on. But that's not the interesting part. The interesting part is behind us. Well, first of all, right over here, we've got like this ruined piece of like a castle or something, a church, a cool sort of brick building that's been destroyed. Who knows what the story behind that is. We have this cool little wall over here, and oh baby, look at this thing. Oh man, what could this be? Why are there such big like triangle pieces over here holding it up? Were these put in later? I mean, they're a different color than the main part. Were these put in later to help it not fall over? Is this structure something that needed some sort of reinforcement? I like to imagine this being part of like a big ancient trebuchet or something like that, or yeah, one of those things, and like it's like a giant catapult that was like built into the ground. Could you imagine how cool that would be? I mean, look over here, we got like a little tower. I keep saying a little. We got a tower over here. It's big. It's a big thing. Like all these things that I've said are little here. These are big things, bigger than people at least. I mean, not bigger than like planets, but then again, what is? And don't tell me what is. I know a lot of things, but there you go. I mean, actually, when you think about it, not a lot of things by name. There are like many smaller things than planets that have individual names than things that are bigger than planets that have names. For what they are, not like. Never mind. All right. So, there you go. Look at this thing. It's pretty sweet. Look at this thing. Pretty sweet. But I mentioned that this was the daily challenge. I mean, it's up to you guys to tell me where in the world do you think we are. Post that down in the comment section below. And in tomorrow's video, I'm going to make a guess as to where I think this is. That's not the important part. I'll also announce in the comment section of tomorrow's video which one out of you guys guessed closest. So if you're interested in winning the glory of knowing you're the day's top GeoGuessr, and no actual tangible prizes, but glory, that's something, right? Well, maybe. You can post your guesses down in the comment section below, and hopefully you're going to at least guess better than I do. All right, well, here we are in the main section of today's video, and today it is a viewer challenge, an exciting viewer challenge, because it's by a viewer that is new to sending in challenges. And what a doozy this one is. This one is actually super exciting and super clever and super funny. So I'm super excited to do it. How many times have I said super? Too many, so let's cut that out right now. Anyways, the challenge is by none other than Creeper King 51. Thank you so much for this challenge. This one is so unique. The challenge is, the theme is McDonald's. That's right, we'll be dropped into 5 locations throughout the world. We're going to be near a McDonald's, so it's going to be mildly populated areas or more very populated areas because there's a McDonald's around, so we're not going to be in the middle of nowhere. We're going to be in the middle of somewhere, at least I would imagine, and then we got to figure out where we are. It's really funny. So the first thing I'm going to do when looking into these challenges, I'm going to inspect the McDonald's first off. I think that's going to be the idea. Look at the McDonald's first, then get an idea based on the McDonald's only, and then, then we can go looking around and having a bunch of fun. So thank you so much, Creeper King 51. This is a hilarious challenge. I love the idea. And if you want to create your own custom challenge, you can go to geosetter.com. GeoSettr is the second link down in the description below. The first link being this challenge. So if you want to follow along with me or played before, you can actually do this challenge. As well, you can go to GeoSettr and create your own custom challenge, 5 locations throughout the world. You can send that to me using the YouTube inbox system. That is going to my channel, clicking on the About tab, and send message. And that way, you can send me an awesome link. And if you want to add like a theme to the challenge or a specific challenge or anything like that, you can totally do that. Make sure you tell me. So thank you so much, Creeper King 51, for this one. Man, I am excited to do it. So let's get that going. Challenge accepted. Okay. Well, let's go find the McDonald's first, although I kind of have an idea in which country we're in already. Okay, well, the McDonald's itself has presented quite an obvious clue here. We're in America. We've got an American flag, which is quite nice. We've got a McDonald's. It's it's one of these classic McDonald's. It's not one of the new ones that you've seen. All the McDonald's in my area, other than the ones that are like built into like all the standalone McDonald's, should I say, and even to us, actually, all of the McDonald's have had renovations recently to upgrade to the McCafe type stuff. They've all sort of undergone this transformation to quite nice, and all the standalone buildings, none of them look like this anymore. In fact, this looks like a Pizza Hut. To be honest, this doesn't really look like a McDonald's. This looks like what I would imagine. Maybe it's a former Pizza Hut. Maybe it actually was always a McDonald's, and this is how they look. My God, time's gone by. It doesn't have the play structure. Do you guys ever go play in a McDonald's, like, play pen? Man, weird days. I totally have as a child. That is a strange thing. Thankfully, I'm not one of those people who's had a birthday party at a McDonald's, because I can imagine if you're one of those people, you're looking back these days and you're thinking, what a weird time those were. Are there still birthday parties in McDonald's? I hope there aren't. But that was a strange thing of the past, wasn't it? A Tuffy Auto Service. So we're in America somewhere. We know that much. But where? I don't really know yet. I'd love to know. Okay, we're in like a beachy. Florida comes to mind. I was going to say we're in a beachy place, but that's not necessarily true. But Florida does come to mind. Probably our beaches. When you get palm trees like that, the beaches kind of follow. We could also be somewhere like Hawaii. We could be somewhere like California. Maybe some of these real estate guides are going to tell us the banner. No, that doesn't tell us. Autos free. Get some newspapers. Motel. Get more out of life. Senior Life magazine. Okay, you know what I'm thinking. Florida maybe makes more sense. Not to play up to stereotypes here, but it's a thing, people. Florida is a nice state to go to when you want to get out of the cold, and as much as it's not like Florida has a particularly big native Floridian aged population. Definitely, it's a pretty sweet spot to go to. And we are in Florida. We can tell because we got a big old orange on the license plate. So there you go, talking about Florida making sense here. We're in a kind of populated area. So I'm probably going to make a guess now. I don't want to spend too much time thinking about where we are. So we're not in a super populated place in Florida. So I'm not going to guess we're not in Miami. We're not in Tampa. We're maybe near Orlando. Let's go Should we go like I kind of want to go Jupiter. Where's Jupiter again? Jupiter is just cool because it's got a cool name. So I just don't know where it is. Fort Myers? Should we go Fort Myers? I wish I remembered where Jupiter was. Oh, that's too bad. It's too bad. Oh, here it is. Should we go Jupiter? Yeah, why the hell not? Jupiter, there's a McDonald's around Jupiter. It's right there. And the answer was, should have went with Fort Myers. But I was just too busy sticking with Jupiter. Fort Myers was the answer. That's really too bad. But you know what? That's not the worst thing. Do we see the McDonald's? Oh, yeah, there it is. 28.59. Oh, well, you know what? Well, hopefully we'll do better. So let's just go find out where. Okay, well, I already know what country we're in, but that's fine. There you go. We got a McDonald's. It's one of the new McCafe type McDonald's. And we are in Canada, most likely. Well, we're in Canada. We could be in the U.S., as far as I've heard. Apparently, there are some RBC in the U.S. for whatever reason, Royal Bank of Canada. But we got a Chapters. That's a Canadian thing, isn't it? I believe it is, but it might not be. And what have we got here? It says Granville. Granville is. I mean. Granville is, I totally know where that is too, but for whatever reason the province is in, it's just escaping my mind. Granville feels like it's around Toronto. Am I wrong about that? I might be. I might be completely wrong. Just looking around there. No, it's not gonna be like Belleville or Cornwall or anything like that. Or is it around Vancouver? Or am I completely off and it's not around any of those two things? I very well could be like completely off here. But the name, I know where Granville is. I just, for whatever reason, where it actually is totally escapes my mind, which is just really sad. It shouldn't. All right, well, you know what? We'll get more clues as we go on. Seeing something like this feels like we're in the BC area, though. So if I go somewhere around here, I can see, you know, I don't actually see anything particularly like that would make me know where we are. But okay, look at that. We got like streetcars over here. That could be an interesting proposition here. Streetcars. .BC. Okay, so it is in BC. Okay, yeah. It was one of the two things. So Granville is in BC. Where in BC is it? It's part of Vancouver, isn't it? Is it? Oh boy, I'm really bad at this because I totally forget. It's really sad because I shouldn't. But it's like I don't really know. So .BC, is it on Vancouver Island? No, it's not. It's not like Nanaimo or anything like that. It's not like... Oh boy, I'm getting real confused, to be honest. BC, so that's CS. All right. Well, so we're somewhere. We know that. Bank of Montreal up here. Man, I'm really sad that I totally am blanking on where Granville actually is. It's not near Toronto, at least we know that. And, you know, the vibes from the things. Oh, look at those big mountains. Maybe if I saw those, it'd be pretty obvious. All right, now let's go this way. I think it's probably a good idea to get a nice view of the Vancouver skyline. So, okay. Well, this should make it easier to figure out where we are. Because it's still hard for me to tell. I'm not the best at navigating myself throughout Vancouver. But I feel like that is like it's like this area or something. So we're coming from, I don't even know what highway we're on right now. It's been a long time since I've been to Vancouver. Well, we just crossed a river. Oh, well, you know, now we're stuck. We're out over here. Okay, this is what we should be looking at right now, right? Look at this. We've got a river that's going through there, and the river seems to probably taper out at this area right down over here. We've got these two bridges. There's a bridge right here, which could be this one, and then there's this one, which I think is the 99. So we're in this Richmond area over here. All right, that's fantastic. Richmond. So we probably started off, who cares? Started off somewhere around there. That's where we are. We know where we are. Oh, Jesus, really? All right, well. Oh, the 99 continues over here. Oh, it's just straight up in downtown Vancouver, isn't it? All right, straight up downtown Vancouver. What could I have done? Why did the sign say Granville? I don't know. I don't even know at this point. I'm confusing my own self. So we were straight up in downtown Vancouver. Well, you know, could have figured that out. 57, though. That's pretty good. Drive-through. McCafe. McDonald's. What have we got here? Ah, cappuccino and brioche. Well, that's good. I would imagine that this is in Italy, based on this language I'm seeing here. Aperti feels right. The McDonald's is green. It's an interesting color for it. La Romanina. Okay. Do I feel cash and carry? Elementary. I'm still a bit confused. I'm not gonna lie. Looking around, what do we see? Prenatal.com. All right. So we can get some stuff over here. I feel like Italian. Okay, now here's like one of the words you really should know. I am fairly certain that that is Italian, and the reason for that is because another language I was considering was Romanian. So I'm fairly certain that we're not in Romania anymore based on that. So I'm relatively comfortable in my decision that we are in an Italian McDonald's here, which is good, I guess. So yeah, all right, there you go. Super fresco. That feels right. Sure, why not? That sounds right as well. Where in Italy are we gonna be? Well, I think we've got an Italian flag over here, which helps us a whole lot. And looks like we've got, some good priced olive oil over here. I mean, it's not great olive oil, but, you know, it's $4 for olive oil. Roma is down that way, which I'm imagining is Rome is down that way. And what is the other word that it says there? Tuscolano. Okay, let's go check that out. Do we see anything of those names around where we are? No, but if Roma's really that way, then, you know, it's not necessarily a bad guess. We're probably not in Rome, but where's a good place around Rome that we could be? You know, honestly, I don't actually know. So, okay, we're near Rome. Are we, like, inland, or do we see any water? Is this a Toys R Us? No, it's another toy store. So we got a UPS truck just driving by, and we're going over a big highway. I kind of want to go on the highway. Will it let me jump ship onto it? No, it won't? Okay, well, that's fine. From as far as I can see, Las Palmas. All right, do we see... I mean, that probably just has nothing to do... That's not the name of a city now, is it? No, of course not. Yeah, at least I would imagine it not being. We're probably inland somewhere. Maybe in this place over here called Terni. Sure. It looks like there are mountains around that one, though, so I don't really want to go there. What about... that seems like a smaller place. Okay, if I zoom out, I can see... Oh, there you go. Viterbo. That sounds like a good one because there's not too many mountains around it. It's quite big. So let's go on, like, the outskirts of it. And let's go, like... it doesn't look too good to me right now. What if I go over here? That's a small one. All right. Well, I guess I'm going to just go with Terni right over here. Let's make that guess. And the answer was, we're just on the outskirts of Rome. Okay, well, you know, I could have guessed that, but I thought we maybe were a little bit further. On the outskirts of Rome does make sense, though. Right around here. Let's go see the McDonald's. There you go, McDonald's. We got it. 3505. Okay. Well, that helps. But let's go look at the whoa, what a McDonald's this is. Check out this one. Man, if you want to have some fun, then you're going to have some fun. Now, I'm guessing we are straight up in Orlando right now. The reason for that is, I mean, look how fun this McDonald's is, right? I mean, if it's that fun, then it's that fun. Also, this sign just straight up says Disney World, so that means we're probably close to it. We're probably on the outs, closer to Disney World than to Orlando proper. And we got like hotels and stuff like that. You know, these are like the cheapest hotels that you go to, and you can go to Disney World and stuff like that. And ain't nobody interested in visiting Orlando. People come here to go to Disney World and to Universal and stuff like that. Oh, look at that. No, okay, that's a Drury Inn Suites. But the fact we got so many hotels that we can see really makes me feel like we are near Disney World. Now let's find out if I remember where Disney World is. It's this one right over here, isn't it? It's the airport. It's not this. No, what is it? Magic Kingdom Park. Oh, it is this one. Okay. All right. So it is this one. Great. Orlando's this way, and there was a sign that said, sort of Orlando. It's a Disney World Tampa. So we would be like right here, going towards maybe the split from Orlando to Disney, and there you go. So, or maybe we're like in Kissimmee. We probably are in Kissimmee. We're probably like, right around here. Do I see a McDonald's? I see a Checkers. That's close enough for me. Right over here, it was like go straight for there or turn right to go to Orlando. Seems to make sense to me. Beautiful. Let's make the guess, and the answer was we were actually closer to this intersection over here. We were actually over on this one. There's the McDonald's that we spotted, 5257. Not bad. And finally, I straight up don't know where this one is yet. Let's go look at the McDonald's. Oh, looks to me like we are in an Australian McDonald's, if I had to guess. It's one of the new McCafe ones, although still the outside looks quite interesting. Doesn't quite look like the ones you see here. There you go. I really hope we're in Australia, because I'm about to say this. Can there be a more Australian vehicle in existence than this monstrosity we're witnessing? I mean, not to say anything about the popularity of these kinds of cars, but man, these look real funky. I mean, I don't really see them. I don't see vehicles like this very often, but my goodness, they are strange. Chicken fed. How we can go there? Chicken fed. That's interesting. And what else do we got here? Tasmania. Okay, very cool. That'll help a lot in figuring out what region of Australia we're in. So that's really good. Then we got a nice little bridge here. Why don't we cross it? Warning. Diving or jumping from this bridge could result in serious injury from underwater bridge projections and other debris. Well, the water level looks really low, but it looks like this place clearly has had a problem with people jumping off this bridge before. Honestly, this looks rather fun. The bridge is not too high, so people definitely be up to that. But, maybe the river's gross, right? So maybe you wouldn't want to do that. People's got some big boats in their stuff. We're going to be in the one city that has the names like Gold something. Or did I just make up Gold? I don't know which one I was talking about. There's no city that seems to have gold in the name. Hobart? I don't know about that. I think the more obvious guess is to say we're in near Devonport. Sure. How many bridges were across that? Not enough. So we're obviously going to not be there. We're obviously going to be in Hobart. More bridges? Really? There's not that many. Okay, no, maybe not. Maybe we're in something like a Georgetown? Is there multiple bridges in Georgetown? There's none in Georgetown. What about Launceston? Oh, there's a lot of bridges here. Great. So that means we just witnessed this bridge right over here. There's a McDonald's somewhere around here. It doesn't even matter. Right over here is where I'm going to place the guess. I mean, whether the McDonald's here or is here, it doesn't really matter. We weren't even there. We were in Ulverstone. Oh, of course, the famous Ulverstone McDonald's, which it actually says McDonald's Ulverstone. So that's pretty sweet. Awesome. 33.58. So, McDonald's challenge. We got 20,736. It's not bad. First one, we got Florida, but I said Jupiter. It was actually Fort Myers. And then the fourth one, it was Orlando. Yeah, I got that one right. But it was fairly obvious it was Orlando. Or near Orlando. Maybe like a Kissimmee, technically. Then I saw a sign that said Granville. I went looking for a Granville for really long. I swear I know of a Granville, but maybe that's not even what that sign said. Maybe it is, but we were just straight up in downtown Vancouver, which may go by the name of Granville. Fuck if I know. So there you go. You were in Vancouver, but I think I did figure that out quite quickly. I thought, you know, it was second guess. Second guess was Vancouver. Then Italy, close to Rome. I guess close to Rome, but I guess much further away than we actually were. And finally, we were in Tasmania. Looked for a city with the name of Gold. None actually have it. At least as far, well, probably one has it, but who knows where it is. And it's not what I was thinking of anyways. I guess we were in Launceston, and we were, Launceston, and we were actually in the great, the only Ulverstone. So thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed, and as always, I will see you guys next time. Aw, yeah. Cue the royalty-free music. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, everybody, get on your feet. Stand up, look at the screen, and repeat. I'm gonna like, rate, comment, and subscribe. I love watching Ather vids all of the time. Thanks for dropping by and spending the time. Hope you've enjoyed, and let's get on with our lives. Oh yeah. Thanks to Kevin MacLeod for these awesome beats. Woo yeah. Have a good one. Bye.